Okay. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And a big dip. 53-0, baby. Let's go. Because I'm not gonna lie, this deck kind of deserves it. It really does kind of deserve it. And these surrenders. Kind of good. You know, big dev for that? I don't know. 14. Rank 14 Masters with Teemo Sejuani. Let's go, dude. Hey, controlling him. If you enjoyed those dams. Started Rising Tides. I really wanted to play Teemo. I didn't exactly know how I was going to do that, and I kind of lost my way playing Swain to Masters. So we did that quite a bit. I actually originally thought I was going to play Teemo with Swain as one of my first ideas. Didn't end up happening. So, spent some time thinking and looking online after realizing a lot of my brews with Teemo were kind of bad. And I stumbled across this with Teemo Sej from Alan Ezekiel. And this list actually popped up pretty hard. We peaked at rank 12 Masters with it, which is pretty good. Rank 12 in all of North America with a Teemo deck. Pretty happy about that. You might ask why Teemo Sej? And the answer is Teemo by himself is really, really good at just punishing super slow decks like all the Maokai Nautilus stuff. And Sejuani, coupled with Teemo, gives you a lot of really good ways to shut down mid-range decks. Like all those Demacia guys you guys see on ladder. All the Bannermen, all of the Demacia plus the Bilgewater stuff kind of just gets boned by the Teemo Sej combo. The reason because of that is Sejuani is a champion that needs you to deal damage to the enemy Nexus 5 times, or like plunder 5 times, you can say it as well. And Teemo with his shrooms plunders. Teemo with his Nexus Strike being elusive is also an effect that does damage to the Nexus, so it triggers. And it does, in fact, level Sejuani up. And the kicker really comes when you do, in fact, level Sej, because the first time Sejuani sees any damage dealt to the enemy Nexus each round, you frostbite all enemies. Pretty insane. So your opponent draws a card at the start of the round, you have a level up Sejuani on your board, their entire board is frostbitten if there's a shroom there. And let me tell you, after playing this deck for probably 20-30 games, that happens a ton. But we hit a nice little streak. We ended up popping off winning like 6 or 7 games in a row and hitting rank 12 Masters with this list. So pretty happy about it. And overall, I would say the list is decent and one that I could say is not too bad to craft, especially if you have Teemos already, because if you look at it, it really does not require too much in the form of shards. A lot of you guys are going to have a lot of epic and rare wildcards already. So, I mean, from those, it's not going to be too expensive. And there's only 2 epic and then 3 champions you have to craft from the new set. So, honestly, not too bad. And I can see that this is probably a relatively safe craft and a very fun one if you do like Teemo, like myself. Let's talk about a couple of cards in the deck. You know, just got some early game tools. Like Thermo is just good all throughout the game as a removal spell. Really good for all the Vides and stuff that can challenge your Teemo. Think about like Fjord, stuff like that. Brittle Seal, like another protecting tool, same with Elixir of Iron. These cards are really good at just saving your cards and having another really cool card in the deck. So let's see her pop off. This little guy lets you have random cards just end up being massive. I played like a 5/5, 6/6 Teemo with this deck. And a couple of times actually, not just a few. Just pretty cool. Another card that buffs units in your deck is Shared Spoils. It's a card that I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to include. It is a good one, but you know, it's not great. It definitely is not the top performer in the list. But it's okay. 2-mana burst spell. Grant the top 3 units in your deck +1/1 and plunder, draw 1 of them. Pretty good when you plunder. Pretty bad when you don't. That's the problem with it. It is a good way to kind of instantly get the Yeti from Avaros and Trapper out. You get like a 1-mana 6/6, 1-mana 7/7 right away. If you have spell mana and can attack on an odd with the Trapper right away, which is pretty good. It's another decent like kind of filler card for the deck. It's definitely not core, but it kind of just gives you big thick units. And the Enraged Yeti by itself actually has really good synergy with another one of the new cool cards in the deck, Ursine Spear Walker, which is a 5-mana 4/6 plunder. I transform into Stormclaw Ursine. You do keep buffs from the deck when you do transform. Something I didn't know with my first game. I buffed it like 3 times. I just jammed this as like a 7/9. Yeah, it does keep buffs. Don't do that. Get the plunder effect off first, and then you get Stormclaw Ursine, which will then give all of your other allies with 5+ power overwhelm. Which is pretty insane when you look at what the Tusk Raider is. Which is an 8-mana 7/7. Big Thicky, that's your epic card from the set used in this list. Plunder, double the power and health of all allies in your deck. And when you play, you draw Sejuani. It's similar to Leviathan, right? Where, you know, just synergizes with the hero. And it does, in fact, draw you a champion card. It's really good. Tutor Draw is super sweet in card games. and one that gets you, you know, one of the most important units in your deck is pretty sweet if you ask me. Definitely a cool combo, and I won quite a few games with the Stormclaw flipped into Duskirter stuff. Just pull literally anything out of the deck, you know. Your 3-1 Ice Veil Archer becomes like a 6-2 Giga Chad who just smacks your opponents in the face, overwhelms over their crappy little units that they're blocking you with, and just kills them. So it's pretty nice. Overall, I would say the deck doesn't really look that great when you look at it, to be honest. It doesn't look like it works. But if you put it together, it really does. I got 2 games for you guys where I show you guys how it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed those. If you guys liked the video, smash the like button. The sub button if you guys want to see more content doing daily Runeterra stuff for now. So, check your stuff out, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Whether it be educational content, more fun decks like this, you know, gameplay stuff, budget stuff, whatever. Leave a comment, let me know how you're doing. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. Have an awesome day. Okay, we get Pure Vi. I think this is just like Bannerman with like a random Vi in it, if I remember correctly. Which means we should hard mull, I think. I don't really like this hand. Teemo, and we're on odds. Sign me the fuck up, dude. Let's go. We have spell mana for shared spoils on turn 3 as well. Dude, this moth is actually kind of freaking me out, man. Not gonna lie. It just like flopped right into me. That's why I'm saying that. You saw me like look down like that. It banged in my foot. And now it's back on my light.
I've got your back.
What is the move to get a moth out of your room? I feel like the play is probably like close, like open the door, right? So like I would open the door back there, like down there, and turn off all my lights, and it would probably get out of the room, right? That might be the play. But I'd have to turn all my monitors off, which is probably not the play. Eat it? I'm not gonna eat it, dude. It's not gonna happen. I'm not eating a fucking moth. Okay, 2 for 3. Pass. So, I believe we would play the Teemo, or we play the Trapper, attack, then shared spoils, and hopefully get a 1-mana big boy. Yeah. I guess we could just open attack though, but it shouldn't really change anything, right? Because, I mean, the attack isn't really that good for us anyways, so. We do that. I mean, maybe sometimes we just, like, Mystic Shot that. I feel like the spoils is just better, though. So I think we just attack with the Teemo first, and then go from there. I could even sometimes get a card that I would prefer to play over the Trapper if I play shared spoils, but a 1-mana 6/6 is really good. So I think we take the 1-mana 6/6 in this matchup. So play the Trapper. Also, our Teemo's dead. Protege's a big sad react. Hey, look at that, dude. Look at that. Juicy. Super, super juicy. Turn off lights in the room and turn on lights outside. True. Derek is a smart guy. Very smart guy. Some would say he is a 5-head. Huh? Do we care? We could just let this trade happen. Could also Mystic Shot, but I almost feel like the trade's not even that bad for us. So if we Mystic, the 2 mana, we play a Yeti. We're not even going to be up a unit because he is going to play something, right? So I think we just do that, save the Mystic. I don't know if what I want to draw on 5 is like a 5/5 though, because how else do I get the Plunder, right? We're kind of bones. But this is still, I mean, it's still probably just a move, I think. Open attack's just not going to work, so the Ursine will not be transformed. Which means that our play on 5 is going to be weird, because we're not going to really do that much. So it'll be like we're developing for turn 7, I guess, then. Which isn't really that great. There's also, like, a very small chance that, you know, a mid-range Bannerman deck has absolutely no 4-drop that he can play here, right? Yeah. Absolutely nothing you can play. Definitely an opportunity that happens, right? Yeah. Deck tracker is working. Good to know, good to know. Fiora and the tracker. That is a fuck ton of challenge, dude. I do not like the look of that. Honestly, kind of scaring me. Oh. Well, I mean, 1 mana 5/5s are good, so let's do that. Yeah. We play the 1 mana 5/5. He plays something. He doesn't run Garrons. It could be like a Vi, I guess, though. So if that's the case, would he prefer open attack? He plays Vi. She's like at 5. Yeah, she's 5 health with tough, so this is gonna be harder to trade into her. So then we would want to pass. So I guess like this in that case is just better. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. After I did like 120 dabs in a row, I was like sitting in my chair. I'm like, yo, why is my body sore? And like my abs were actually sore from all the twists I was doing while I was dabbing. It was legitimately like a workout. Not even fucking around. So he's got 2 mana left. We can just shock and then I guess kill those 2. This is also a plunder though, so we do have Ursine leveled if we want, but or not. I guess not leveled, but flipped. It's actually kind of a weird one because we do want to play this to have it, you know, have the effect online. But we also want to clear the cards. And I feel like in this case it's kind of weird because like the static shock is actually so good here, but it's a really awkward one because then our next turn's pretty bad, right? We don't kill the Fiora or the 2/1. You can also like single combat and stuff, but I feel like this is just a play. We still technically can get one of the shrooms. Oh, jump up's good, okay. That solves the problem of not having anything to do, I guess. That's good. Chefs, okay. Play big boy. And then he always throws a shroom. I was wrong, but we gotta show Teemo. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we play this, I don't get a Teemo. Because I have to play Mystic Shot to kill the Vi. He actually plays War Chef, so I probably don't kill the Vi anyways. I still play this here, I think. So this has 6 health with Tough, which means that I do 4 damage to it. It has 2 health overall. Or he does that instead for some reason, sure. And then I Mystic Shot instead. Okay. I like it. Use my headshot to burn the moth? True, that's actually a good move, honestly. Let's just do that. The Vi's dead, we're fine. This Teemo's juicy, dude. So, it's turn 7, so we can technically go ahead. Go like Teemo 1 Mushroom Cloud, then play Ursine after. It's not like max Teemo value, but it's pretty fucking good. Because we do put like 30 shrooms in the deck, right? Which means on average we'll have a plunder every round. Which means the Sedge will then be leveled really quickly. And the second we play a Sejuani, basically every turn his board will just be frostbitten. Which is kind of about as ideal as you can have this deck be. He can still single combat after this, but if he just lets it go through, I can't play the cloud, so I need to do this first. And then attack. So single combat fucks our play up big time. If he has that, we're kind of boned. Otherwise, we're fine. Oh, dude, I love this little guy. Actually the best. Okay, 30 shrooms in the deck, and we have Stormclaw. Which is pretty good. I don't really have any units to synergize with it right now, but I mean the card's still powerful. Fiora. That reads kill Teemo. Ways that we can kill Fiora are like really not very much. Drawing minions one helps, so I guess we do just play the big thing. We could also assume we're gonna get a Shroom and then just draw here as well, but I mean it feels like the draw is fine next round too. I think that I like this more so, because it's just a better blocker than like the Starlets here that's unbuffed. Okay, so if he plays a card first, we can protect the Teemo. With the... Actually, we can't, because he can just kill it both. He has 2 challenger cards. Yeah, unfortunate. The lack of plunder is actually really bad too. We're kind of relying on that for the shared spoils to work this round. I'd still say we're in a relatively good spot, though, honestly. Like, it's not like this game's really looking that doomed. 12 health, we got 30 puffcaps in his list. Definitely not a perfect spot or one where we always win, but, you know, it could be a lot worse against Demacia on turn 8. That's what we'll say. A lot worse.
Show them what we're made of.
Frostbiting Fever keeps him alive. Yeah, but he would just war chefs with the protege, right? So it actually wouldn't work in the end. Because she's gonna get buffed by a lot. So I Ice Veil Archer here. He then goes challenge the 6/6, challenge Teemo. Kills Teemo, kills the 6/6. And sorry, and we don't kill the 6/6, my bad. Yeah. What are alternatives? We could just trade the 6/6, that feels bad, but I think that the play is just gonna be Archer there. That's about it. And then we'll have like a 3/1 or something connect. Our cards trade really poorly now with the Cythria effect. It's not like a strike effect, so he can still attack and have her go off, unfortunately. It's just like an aura. Good value trades. It's adjusting. He doesn't want to protect that. It's kind of weird. But okay. So, if you get a value trade, then do that. But I feel like this is just right. I think that's my preference here, I would say. And just let 3/1 be 3/1, because the 3/1 attacking is good. That's about it. We do really have to rely on getting a Shroom in, so I'll probably actually play the Mushroom Cloud with the Seer here, because I need to have shared spoils work for next rounds, or we're going to actually be in a pretty rough spot. Because we do have to pick up something like a Sag or Tusk Raider. Or even like Chump Bomb, I guess, or like another Teemo. Just anything like that. Honestly, you probably could argue that this little guy is actually probably our best draw. Purify, okay. So the trade happens, that's fine. No big deal. It's not good, but that's okay. How can you view the deck? If it's up on the screen, which I think it is for you guys, it should be over here. If you're watching on Twitch. How good is this deck? You're looking at crafting it? I wouldn't say blow your load on it super fast if you don't have a lot of the cards. Yeah, I think it's a decent deck. It's not the best in the game now. There are definitely better things to get if you're looking to climb. Okay, so that's probably an L now. We also didn't get a Shroom, so we don't get a draw. See, arguably worst case scenario for us, I would say. Kind of bad. So I just attack 3/1. He blocks the 2/2. That's about it. So now we need him to play like a Vi or something big. I really don't want to thermal that, but I might just need to. It's just what his last card is. I don't know. I think I just do that and risk it. Okay. We can't do much against that, right? It's kind of just good. So if I thermo 3/4, he can't have Fiora value trade this. He pushes 8. The value trade seems like it's probably the way that we lose, so I think I should do that. We need to hit this plunder, man. We have to get this Shroom here. Thank you, okay. So, and we have Brittle Steel, so we actually get a value trade. It's kind of nuts.
For the honor of House Laurent. En garde.
For the honor of House Laurent. So we do that, so we take 8. It's okay. Play this after because it's a burst spell. It doesn't really change combat at all. So just like lets him think that I have like something else, maybe. Sure, and then I just do this now, because I mean we don't have another option. That's a big Starlit Seer. 2 mana 6/7. Definitely not winning any games in this spot, but it's a card. Yeah. So we take 8. Push face for 6, and then Shrooms maybe can win if he doesn't want to trade it. Oh. Oh. The cheese not in play. But that's still okay. Okay, so we do this. We push 5. She's leveled. We make her attack first, and then everything's frostbite. Okay. Braum line. He'll be at 3, and then this card will just kill whatever, because after she attacks, she damages the Nexus, and then her passive effect triggers. So everything will be frostbitten, so we can't actually get like a trade in, and then we should be good. Because we'll kill at least 2 or win. And then... I guess next turn you can attack with 3, but we can usually block things, and maybe like the Bannerman will connect, but we should be fine. Could also just get a Shroom off the top again next round and be fine as well, just win. Which, I mean, on average we will, right? 26 cards left, 32 Shrooms. And this is really where the Teemo comes in. And just pops. So it's looking pretty hot after a couple turns of just being relatively sketchy, I'd argue. But now we get the big Ficky. Okay. And I mean, realistically, if you think about it, he's gonna top deck 3 Shrooms anyways. So, you know, it's okay. If I was Disguised Toast, it would happen. And then you guys would clip it and put it on Reddit, right? Pass, triple Shroom, baby. Preemptive dab. I'm not Disguised Toast, as you guys can see. I'm definitely not Disguised Toast, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can just go ahead and Archer the Vi. I guess you can still just challenge stuff with it though, so maybe that's not that good. Him attacking with these isn't gonna win him the game though, so we can just pass here, I think, and wait till he develops something else, because we just we trade both of them cleanly right now. So the attack for him makes no sense. It doesn't do anything. Okay, no plunder, that's fine though, so... At this point, can we just play cards? Sejuani is 1 off lethal here. We can kind of just play cards, right? I feel like Waitings is better, because if we just play stuff, we let Sejuani attack first, he has to block the Sedge. The Sedge will always overwhelm things, do Nexus damage, and all of his shit's frozen and dead. It's like, I don't even need to get a plunder with this. I can just jam it as like a 4/6.
I want the monster.
It approaches.
This is like kind of a small thing, but I really like how Runeterra does like the interaction between cards. How they like say things to each other sometimes. I think it's kind of cool. The ones like between factions are more interesting, because I mean you'll see this every game, but you know, some champions have beef, and they'll let you know about that. Which I think is kind of fun, at least. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter if we do that. At all. So if we're up 1 unit at all, we win. Okay. So we don't win here, but we always do Nexus damage, so we should clear everything to the Vi. Because to block the Sejuani, we always do damage and everything's frostbitten, so he's kind of boned. He'll have Cythria and the Vi left. I don't think that's enough. So 1 health. I don't think we have to be Disguised Toast to make him draw a Shroom next round either. I think it just happens. Have I seen how Nautilus calls Teemo a monster? I've not. I've not. Got you guys with the water. Wait, Katarina and Garen set up a date? Actually? It's kind of funny. Did not know that. Thank you, Rumbling Rose. Appreciate that. Just trying to bop the Sedge. I respect it. I definitely respect it. So I guess his idea to win is like his Vi goes right into the Sedge, kills the Sedge, and then I don't really know. Okay. There's the dab. I kind of fucked up with the preemptive one, but good games. Nice. I think we're actually overall net 1 win now with this deck, including games last night. Which is pretty good. Like, my win rate's actually positive with this in Masters now. Not bad. Okay. So we got the Fiora Zed. We're on odds with the Teemo. So that's pretty good. Should keep it Teemo. Maybe, would we ever keep Shared Spoils? I think because they can play Shadow Assassin, maybe not. This thing's like not that great though. So we go Teemo on 1 obviously. Yeah, the double Sedge is really heavy now. Plays Blade Scout to block the Teemo. That's unlucky. So we actually pass, I think. Yeah, I'd pass here. Trapper's pretty good. You pass it back, pass again. Flip it back. I do think we open attack. Because we do want to put the Shrooms in, and especially with the Chump Wump draw. That means we're going to have a leveled Teemo pretty soon. Just good, he goes Fiora, okay. So if we save the shot plus Static Shock, we can keep the Teemo alive, but that's probably not really going to happen. Should play Trapper and just pass, I guess. Yeah. It's honestly, it's not the worst look in the world if we just do that, but it's also not really the best. Can back to back. It's really weird. He's very likely to have elusive stuff next round to block, even if we go for Chump Pump plus the buffs on him. I feel like we just Mystic Shot and see if he commits more. We could also YOLO it. Honestly, YOLO. Keep Teemo alive at all costs. Let's be real here. We're playing a Teemo deck, so we really have to role play. That's the idea with this. Okay, he commits. Sure. So we got our 1 mana 5/5. Oh, he really commits. Okay. So Brittle Seal will work on that now. We can play Chump Wump in a 1 mana 5/5 next round. Should be good. That's a 1 mana 5/5, so we should play that. I like the 1 mana 5/5s. He passes. We don't get to attack. We should play the Chump Wump now. I have no spell mana for Brittle Seal though. We don't really need the Plunder to go online. This is something we want to play. But I feel like he's just kind of testing the waters. I don't think I want to steal here anyways. But I feel like I do want to jam this and just force him to play something. It'll be like a riposte or something here, I think, but this is still fine. Or not. Okay, we push 8. That's really good. And by 8, I mean 7. Math is hard for young Canadians. Standalone. Well, I mean, if he doesn't open attack, we just play the Sedge, and then he cries. So that's the thing. She would level, so we can Mystic Shot. It's definitely a weird turn if this doesn't work out, but it's worth doing, I think. So he's trying to win with Fiora. Yikes. Okay. That's a leveled Fiora. Okay, but put some Shrooms in his deck. Go Sejuani next round. It's okay. The Brittle Seal is online too, which is pretty big. Honestly. So we pass. Thermo as well. So we should Sedge this first. The 5-head play, but that resets a counter for her to win the game, so we're fine. It's not even an issue, actually. The Reese attack? That's about it. It's like that number. Probably just Brittle Seal, whatever it blocks, because we can still Thermo.
As fate wills.
I mean, we actually can't Thermo that if we do that. I could go for lethal as Sejuani's Fury as well here. We'd like, we buff this, and then he would have to have a will. Otherwise we'd win. Which is probably actually the look here. I think we just do it. Force him on the Will of Ionia. He uses all of his mana. Actually, he's 3 left, so he can still Blade Scout. He could still play Fiora, actually. But we just win! 56-0! Are we top 10? Mom, get the camera. Okay. The climb is real, boys. It is real.